YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be an unboxing video. This is an item from Coach, and I think it's going to complete my pillow collection, so I may do that video and perhaps start a tag on Coach bags I would secretly sleep with, or bags from any brand that you might want to secretly sleep with. I kind of gave away that this might be a pillowy sort of bag. I am concerned about the size of the box. This may get sent back too. By the way, just for housekeeping purposes, I did send back the ice purple soft tabby hobo that I opened yesterday. And the reason is because as I was putting it up on my shelf, I noticed that the C's on the side parts were already a little bit scratched. And with the color of the bag being so light and the hardware being so dark, I think that that draws attention to the hardware. And I would fear that it would become pretty noticeable if that were to progress. And the fact that I hadn't even used the bag yet and there were some little scratches on those C's concerned me. So I returned that bag. I am not saying I will not try dark hardware, but I think that I am less averse if it is dark hardware with a darker bag where the hardware doesn't have so much attention on it, if that makes any sense. Hopefully that'll make sense when I open up what I've got in this box. I'm just giving you all sorts of hints as to what this box might contain. So like I said, it is straight from Coach, and surprisingly, I honestly held up one of my bags like this, and I thought it would be just absolutely crammed into this box, but it's not. I don't think it's factory wrapped. It's just in a dust bag. I saw this color when I was doing the shopping vlog in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I tried it on there. And if I hadn't tried it on there, I wouldn't have even thought to order it. But like I said, my kids' sports teams are this pale blue color, and then navy, and also red. And so I saw this bag, and it made me think that it would go with when I wear red in particular, because I have my new red hobo and my sport red Cassie to wear when I wear blue, but I thought this would be awesome when I wore red. And just looking it over here, surprisingly, despite the fact that the chains are sort of tucked in a weird spot, this bag looks pretty darn good. There's a little bit of just a little bit maybe of wrinkling right here at the top, but not bad. The front, let me get my glasses out. Okay, so if you look here, that part looks good. The top of the flap looks good. I've had friends who've gotten this and had big old dents in these bags. The inside of the flap looks pretty darn good. And by the way, I was told by a department store that these bags are Napa leather, but they're a mix of lamb and calf leather. And I believe that the edges are the calf leather, and then the inside of the flap going down where it goes into the bag just a little bit, the seat closure as well as the piping are all the calf leather. And looking at this bag, I think it looks pretty good. I am seeing kind of a weird little spot right there where it's not dented in. It almost kind of pokes out right there in the middle. I'm pretty darn picky. That might be able to be corrected. I think it can, actually. Just a weird little indentation, but one of those things that I think would go away with a little bit of massaging. I don't mind slight variations in the leather. It is leather after all, which is essentially skin. It is skin. What am I saying essentially for? The hang tag itself is made out of the calf leather as opposed to the lamb leather. And it's even like a different color than the rest of the bag because of that. If you notice, the edges of the bag are slightly darker in color than the center. as well. I'm going to go ahead and take the padding off the chains. I think this bag looks pretty good, and I have to see the chains to be able to determine if it's a keeper or not. So hopefully it is. I don't want to unwrap it if I don't think it is. I unwrapped the one yesterday, and honestly, I just didn't see that there was anything wrong with it until I had my glasses on a bit later. So this bag, as far as a bag that was kind of unwrapped, looks really good. There's a little bit of denting on the top right here from the chains, I think, but I have seen bags that look way worse than that from this Pillow Madison family, and it seems to be very receptive to a little bit of massaging, just like so many of us are. We all like a good massage, and this little handbag is no exception. She is factory wrapped on the inside, and that leather, the calf leather, does go all the way to the bottom of this side of the bag, which is pretty cool. I'm going to leave the stuffing in though for now. So the whole front wall of that zipper pocket, or I guess it's the whole back wall of the zipper pocket inside the bag, is all calf leather. The one thing I really worry about with this bag is this part here, the plate, constantly hitting on the turn lock. And Coach has assured me that if there's any issue that they'll replace it for the first year. So I guess, you know, the motto is that you want to use your bags a whole lot and determine if it is going to have any wear. A good friend of mine told me that her black on black is starting to show wear on the parts that go through the grommets on the top. And I haven't used my army green one but a couple times, so I don't have any wear on that bag. But I could see that happening if it was an everyday bag, but my bag wouldn't be an everyday bag. This one, however, might get put on heavier rotation than my normal bag because of the school color factor of it. Let me go ahead and try it on for you. So there it is on the body. It is a very nice length when it's doubled up. I've seen some people who have created a little handle by cinching the insides with these little clips, and that's kind of cool. And then you wear it like a long shoulder bag, and then you have a top handle to grab. I might look into doing that because I do think that's fun. But these straps are already pretty thin, and they are comfortable when doubled up, but I don't love them when they're not doubled up. So wearing them crossbody, it's okay, like with nothing in it, but I think it would kind of hurt if you had a bunch of stuff in it. So that's one length for crossbody. If I want it to be just a little shorter, I can pull up the center part. Then it's a little higher up on my body. So that's a little tip for you. Little, is that if you have a bag with chains like this and the grommets are side to side, then you can pull up the center or you can pull up the outside, and depending on how you do it, it will create a little bit longer or a little bit shorter crossbody look. Let me grab my peach one down. I just want to look and see if this sort of rippling is normal. I don't remember. It appears to be pretty normal to have a little bit of rippling there on top. And as far as the front goes, I'm thinking it looks pretty darn good. I thought I had a little scuff on the C on my light coral, but I don't. I was able to just rub it off with my finger. Thank goodness. One of the issues with these bags is that some of them are kind of squunched from side to side, and that's a new word. I think I'll patent it, squunched. But when they are smaller from side to side, because this part pokes in, then what happens is the bag falls forward. It helps to drape the chain behind, and it also helps to have your bag loaded with stuff. But my army green one is particularly narrow, and so it tips a little easier. And I think my coral one may be just a tiny bit wider. You can sort of widen it yourself by putting your hand in and kind of pushing out from the inside, but I would say this one's kind of right in the middle between the two. I'm going to think about this. I think I want to keep it, but I do want to think about it for a day or two, so I'm not going to take the tags off, and I'm not going to take the stuffing out of the inside since I put it back in there. And I'm just going to put my thinking cap on and decide if I really need this. And then regardless of whether or not I keep this, I will do a video of Coach bags that I would secretly like to sleep with, because I will have 6 if I don't include this, and I will have 7 if I do. So that's a good number to do a video on, I would say. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there is the same. If you go to the search bar, just put in the @ symbol followed by the handbag housewife, all lowercase, and I'll pop right up. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and if I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care. Bye.